Hello, folks. How you doing today? My name is Zubem. I'm a front-end developer. I mostly use Vue.js. I write a little bit of backend and I do a little bit of design. So today I'm going to be discussing ways which you can find Vue.js jobs. I noticed Vue.js jobs are not as common as React. A lot of people who have brought into Vue.js, they do come back to me and like, oh, Vue.js, like there are very few jobs, and I need to pick up React as well, which I also encourage them to do as well. But I've decided to use Vue.js because it's modular, it's simple to use. There's a lot of fluff when it comes to using React, so that's why I've mainly focused on using Vue.js. I like other frameworks like Swift and all that, but I like things being modular, so Vue.js works for me. Like the opinions even from Vue.js are something that flow with me. But yeah, back to the focus of the video. Today I will be exposing to you some interesting ways with which you can actually find VJS jobs or increase your chances of getting VJS jobs. So let's dive in and make sure if there's anyone you know, you should share in the comments so that other people can learn from it. So the first point of call normally would be View Jobs, this website, right, which actually does have great jobs from time to time, but it might not the jobs might not be as frequent as you might need it to be, and there might actually be a lot of people racing to get these jobs. So even though this is our central hub for getting VJS jobs, um, jobs don't show up as much as possible. So perhaps encourage, if you use VJS in your place of work, encourage folks to get your jobs like on this site, right, so that more people can have access to it. So yeah, this would be your first point of call. But yeah, I think if I'm correct, I think this is actually where I got my current job from, right? I think so. Um, but it's something you want to. This is your starting point, right? This is your starting point. But another way is also to have your ear on the ground, which means you need to know the startups, the companies that are using Vue.js. And the way I have approached that in the past, I used this tool called Wapalizer, just that you have to pay. I think they give you like a little preview, but you have to pay to get some credits to. It gives you basically companies or websites that are using Vue.js or a particular technology of your choice, and you can filter and sort maybe based on company size and some interesting metrics, and you will discover some sites that, yeah, even based on country as well. So you could discover what's it called, companies in a particular country that use Vue.js, and you can go check out their career page. So Wapalizer is another interesting way which I recommend. So Vue Telescope is another wonderful site where you can explore like they've curated sites that actually use Vue.js and Vue.js related technologies, from Nox to Vue itself and things like that. So there's a lot of fluff also in terms of not all sites. Like there's a lot of sites that might not necessarily be business sites. Some of them might just be clones or people's side projects, you know, and things like that. But if you have the patience, like if you have the time, you could actually go through the list and find interesting companies. I know I've seen a lot of interesting companies on the list here, right? So this is a very great resource that you can use as well to look for companies or startups that are using Vue.js. So you should definitely check it out. Another approach that I recommend is checking for jobs on Hacker and News, or Y Combinator as well. I think yeah, this not really the main site. Yeah, you can see like jobs listed per time here, but when you want to actually scan through or you want to search, you have to come to ycombinator.com/jobs, right? And you can actually do a search and all that, right? So this is another great option because there are a lot of startups that that have chosen Vue.js technology, and all you need to do is to search and see if there's anything that comes up for you. So this is another great resource. And Product Hunt, I kind of have that habit of like checking Product Hunt from time to time, and then you want to pair checking Product Hunt or some of the other sites I'll show you, like inspirational sites, with this Vue extension that shows up when you are actually on a Vue.js site. For example, if I go back to this, sorry. view telescope site, you see that this icon lights up and then it shows you that, oh, this site is using Nuxt and Vue, right? So this helps you whenever you come across a site to quickly know if they use Vue.js or not, right? So you want to install that. Even Wapalizer has an extension that can also give information as to the technology a particular site uses. So I have this habit of going to product hunt. So whenever I browse through product hunt, I watch out to see if that product or that startup is using Vue.js or Nuxt as well, and I try to scan through the app to see how well they've implemented user experience, or let's say front end practices, right? So the way you should follow these up is like some of these startups or products might need maybe not like a full-time role, but maybe some contract work or hourly rate and things like that. So you could follow them up. Their contacts are usually very open for you. That's the founders or the creators. You could follow them up on LinkedIn and offer your services. Don't be too pushy. You can try to engage first, right? Communicate and see if there's any way you can offer your services to help improve their product. So yeah, the other method is actually going through inspiration sites, stars inspirational sites, marketing page inspirational sites. I go to these sites a lot because I like to know what is trending in terms of design, in terms of technology, best practices as it relates to marketing sites, front end applications, and all that, right? So you won't really learn these things like if you don't engage with the latest entries into the industry, right? So that is why I like to keep abreast with sites like this, right? So you can go to SaaSpool, you can go to Landly, Landbook, I think, SaaS landing page, and there's a whole host of them, right? So um but I think my best so far is this SaaSpool. Yeah, there's one called Referral. I think my best so far is this Saspo, simply because they have like a wonderful filtering system whereby you can filter and maybe you have particular industries you're interested in. You can filter for startups that are in crypto, healthcare, dev tools, CRM, whatever, or even the particular technologies that okay. So you can see this is very wonderful, right? So I didn't even notice this. So you can see they put here Nuxt. So if I click on this Nuxt, it's gonna bring up sites that use Nuxt, right? And then, I mean, this just makes life much easier for you. So you would encourage them to keep on updating this, right? So new and emerging startups or successful startups that get listed here, right? The form potential places whereby you can actually apply to. So I recommend this site very much. It's a very nice um, place to find products or companies that actually use a particular technology or in a particular sector, right? So the last approach which I use aside this inspiration websites or reference websites is um I use this Google approach of searching for items. Like you can search for particular keyword across several sites, right? So this is just a nice tool that Google provides us, which you might not know of. Right, so it follows this particular convention, site column, the domain of where the job is potentially found, and then your keyword followed by your keyword. So I like to limit it with front end and Vue.js because there's a lot of full stack these days. So you to boil like to expand it a bit, you might want to remove the front end keyword. So with this search alone, you see a bunch of jobs come up, and then you want to filter it down by time. Like let's say in the past hour, in the past 24 hours, yeah, to give you, I think mostly this is when Google crawled them. I'm not sure if this relates directly to when the jobs were uploaded, but this is another wonderful way to actually search across sites, that are known or common, um, where people go or companies go to post jobs, because not all companies, um, like some companies list their jobs using some of these platforms, right? They might not necessarily use Vue jobs. So this is another approach to still be able to find those jobs, right, that you're looking for. So I hope all this method helps you, but more interestingly or more importantly, I would like to hear from you. What other techniques have you found so that other people can also benefit? So share that in the comments, like this video and subscribe. Thanks for coming. Bye.